The Aquila-class Transport JumpShip played a crucial role in the early days of interstellar colonization and transportation. Developed by Boeing Interstellar, the Aquila was among the first generation of starships designed for a human's expansion into the cosmos. Although outdated by modern standards, this vessel left a significant impact on the history of space travel. The Aquila-class transport jumpship emerged during the initial Exodus period, when Earth was being left behind in favor of distant star system. It was designed as a versatile vessel capable of transporting colonists and cargo to new habitable worlds. The Aquila's development predates the distinction between compact core and standard core jumpships. Consequently, these early models resemble warships more closely due to their powerful maneuver drives and expansive cargo holds. Notably, Samantha Calderon and her followers utilized several Aquillas in their journey to establish what would later become the Taurian Concordat. During the Outer Reaches Rebellion, the Aquila found use as an auxiliary combat vessel, laying space mines and ambushing Terran Alliance jumpships at Ride. In the subsequent Reunification War, Periphery nations repurposed Aquila ships in their resistance against the Star League Navy, although their efforts ultimately proved unsuccessful. The rise of modern jumpships and dropships presented economic challenges, leading to the decline and eventual obsolescence of the Aquila-class jumpship. The Aquila, as a primitive jumpship, possesses several notable characteristics. Firstly, its primitive Kearny-Fuchida drive core appears to be slightly larger compared to later compact core CF drives that would eventually become synonymous with warships. It still falls significantly short of a standard CF core that later became the norm for civilian jumpships. Furthermore, it is crucial to emphasize that the Aquila is far less efficient than either of the later core designs. The most evident drawback is its limited jump range, with a maximum capacity of 15 light years per jump. This limitation significantly affects travel times over longer distances and renders certain routes between worlds less safe or even impossible. Unlike later designs, it lacks a modern dropship system. Instead, the Aquila relies on a squadron of small craft to ferry cargo between the surface and orbit. It also significantly limits the transport capacity compared to jumpships with dog collars. Another element of a lower efficiency is the lack of a jump sail. This means that every jump requires substantial amounts of fuel to generate the necessary energy. This limits the range of the vessel even further. With its 2,500 tons of fuel, the Aquila has enough to make 12 jumps, with 130 tons left over. In practice, though, the ship needs to handle station keeping too, which will cut into that, and few skippers will want to cut it so close on reserve. Thus, from a theoretical maximum range of 180 light years, it will go down to only 150 light years. The vessel's armament is minimal, as it was never intended for direct combat. However, later models incorporated a pair of Class 5 autocannons, machine guns for point defense, and 80 tons of capital-grade primitive armor for protection. The Aquila features 3 bays, one for docking 8 small craft and 2 for cargo, with a maximum capacity of 18,057 tons. It has a crew compartment for 13 officers, 65 crew members, and 12 gunners. The Aquila-class jumpships requires a dedicated team to ensure its proper functioning. Though primitive by modern standards, it played a vital role in early interstellar travel. Its limitations, such as the low efficiency of the CF drive and the absence of a jump sail and docking collar, impacted its range and cargo capacity. With a very limited maximum range, the Aquila fell behind later jumpship designs in terms of efficiency and flexibility. Despite its drawbacks, some Aquila-class ships managed to survive well into later conflicts, demonstrating their durability and adaptability. Modified versions with increased armament and converted cargo holds showcased the potential for repurposing these aging vessels. However, their overall significance diminished as advancements in jumpship technology rendered them obsolete. In conclusion, the Aquila-class transport jumpship holds an important place in the history of interstellar travel. It served as a crucial tool during the early stages of human colonization and transportation. While its technological limitations eventually led to its decline, the Aquila's legacy persisted as a testament to humanity's pioneering spirit and the evolution of spacefaring capabilities. As we continue to explore the cosmos, it is worth remembering the contributions of these early starships that paved the way for our interstellar journeys.